Hey everybody, welcome back to Brothers in Arsenal here. Just a solo video again today. Dano unfortunately is busy working as well as at school. He's a busy man. It's hard to get him on these videos sometimes, but just wanted to hop on with some Arsenal updates for you. A couple key pieces I want to go over are Saliba as well as Max Dowman, and then some Eze and Rodrigo news or updates I've seen currently floating around the internet here. Before we get into that, though, I'm going to take over Daniel's segment for the end of the video. Those of you that don't quite make to the end of the video, that's all right. At the end, he typically does a little Arsenal quiz for me. Right now, I'm currently around like 85, 90% correct. So feel pretty good about that. But I'm going to do the quiz at the end of the video today. First person to comment down the correct answers, I'm going to send out this Saliba card to you. Pretty cool Saliba select card. In honor of the good news that we're going to discuss really quick. So I'll jump over to that. William Saliba recently was asked by some Arsenal fan TV pundits, Curtis, Lee Judges, and Cecil, I believe, were there in the tunnel after the game against Newcastle. I believe it was Curtis Shaw TV. I'm going to shout him out. He asked the question. He said, Saliba, when are you going to sign the contract? And he said, hopefully soon, God willing. So that is exciting news, obviously, with the Real Madrid links, frequently popping up here and there. Of course, Real Madrid is the dream move for most players. But it is good to hear that Saliba is looking to sign a new contract. So hopefully Arsenal can get that done on the table and him sign. Ideally, before the season would start, that'd be fantastic. We'll see what Berta has up his sleeves. He's been working wonders this summer. So hopefully we can see that get done before the season starts and eliminate any of those Real Madrid links that are happening. Obviously, contracts these days don't necessarily mean a lot. Even if he signs it, Real Madrid still could come in with a heavy price tag and try to pull him away from Arsenal. If he were to leave, that'd be heartbreaking, especially if we had not won anything with him yet. So hopefully this is the season we can win something with him. Hopefully that'll make him want to stick around. If not, at least he'll, get the job done here. And, we'll unfortunately just have to say, good luck. You won it here, but good luck at Madrid. But we won't think about that. Right now, he's with Arsenal. He's focused on Arsenal, and he's looking to sign that new contract. Next up on the list, I want to discuss Max Dowman really quick. So many words to describe this kid. He's just electric, quick, nimble, agile. I guess that's kind of the same thing. Tricky. Low center of gravity, the way he just twists, turns defenders off of him. Even some strength. He was out there. He was, fighting with Joelinton, fighting with Burns, to the ball against Newcastle. For a 15-year-old kid, he's just performing at an insane level. Back up to Saka, I don't think we need to worry about that. I know we have Madueke. Personally, I'd rather watch Max Dowman over Madueke. I know that's early to say. It's only been a couple of preseason games. Obviously, Madueke has that Premier League experience. But from what I've seen from the kid, he just looks top notch, next level. Okay. When I'm watching him dribble the ball and drive at players, I know it's going to sound crazy, and I'm not comparing him to the likes of Messi or even, Yamal. The way that Yamal drives at players and just, cuts in on his left. But Max Dowman, you can see that in his game. That is exciting to see. We don't have a lot of players that just drive directly at the defense and try to take a player on. The last person that we had that kind of did that was Pepe. Obviously, it didn't turn out great, but I was a fan of Pepe. He did a good job here. Kind of got torn up by the English media, unfortunately, as well as some Arsenal fans. But that's another subject. But anyways, Max Dowman, he looks the real deal, and I'm so excited to see him play. We have a lot of games in the season. We got FA Cup games, we got Carabao Cup games, lower Premier League matches. I don't want to say lower because the Premier League's a high quality and it's hard against any team you come up against. But those games, early Champions League, if we lock up a spot, maybe lock up a spot early in the new stage, how it's set up. Maybe Max Dowman come in for a couple games at the end there. Who knows? Who knows what Arteta has planned for him? But links or reports coming out of the club are saying, this kid will see minutes this year. So that is exciting news. Other exciting news in the transfer market. Crystal Palace have looked to sign Al-Khamis. I believe he's from West Ham. Let me just double check that. But they have made an approach to sign him. And it looks like he will be the next person up to take place for Eze. So that is exciting news for us. Al-Khamis, I can't see what club, but I won't worry about that. I believe he's at West Ham. correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but he's going to be the replacement for Eze is what it looks like, which obviously Arsenal fans are running away with, saying that opens the door for the Eze move, right? Some other reports we're seeing out there from Arsenal is that Arsenal want to make some sales potentially before they bring in Eze. Bun that. That's the garbage. We don't need that. Bring him in, then make the sales after. Who cares? All right. But we'll see what Birch is doing. Again, he's been doing a great job. So I do trust in him fully. But as a news looks like, will be happening. Just a matter of time in the window. I did see one other report. I believe it was from the Sun saying Real Madrid have lowered their asking price for Rodrigo. It is what it is. I mean, I don't think well, like I said in previous videos, I prefer Eze over Rodrigo. Now, Eze is more of a central player, but he can play out on the left. I think Eze, Martinelli, Trossard, all fighting for that left wing spot. I think that will be enough coverage. Madueke can even maybe go over there sometimes. He's played there for Chelsea a couple times. So Rodrigo lowering asking price for Real Madrid, not too worried about that or concerned about that. I think we're pretty much done with that saga. We'll see. You never know. Maybe Virtual pull some magic in. But preferably if he's going to pull magic and throw a bunch of money at it, I'd be going after Isak, obviously. See if he can play that left wing striker position for us. That'd be my preference. If he's going to go drop, another 70, 80 million, might as well throw another, 50 on there and try to get Isak for another, 130 million, something like that. But, it's pipe dream. We'll see. If he goes to Liverpool, I'll be pretty bummed about that, though. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Anyways, that is just a quick little wrap-up video I want to do for you today, just to kind of give you an update. Again, apologies, Daniel wasn't on here today, but he's going to be on the next one for sure. I am certain of it. We're trying to just link up the right schedule for him. But to fill in for Daniel's segment, little Arsenal quiz, again, comment down below. First person to comment, I'll be sending out this Saliba card to you. Okay. The question is, who scored Arsenal's very first goal at the Emirates Stadium in a competitive match? All right, I'll give the options. Why not? A, Thierry Henry, B, Robin Van Persie, C, Gilberto Silva, or D, Cesc Fabregas. So I'll be checking the comments down below. First person to write it down there, again, we'll be getting this Saliba card sent out to you. All right, we'll sort that out afterwards. But as always, leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think about the videos, what you want to see in our videos. We're looking to, improve in the videos and editing, and the thumbnails. We're working on that. We're learning as we go. But if you like the videos, please like and subscribe, share with your friends. And as always, this is Brothers in Arsenal. We'll see you guys next time.